They call the path of awakening and enlightenment the pathless path. And that is for a reason. Because from the beginning, when your path falls away, when the path that you're on that you thought made so much sense based on what society has taught us is the meaning of success, your career and where you live and education and whatever. When you wake up and realize that there's more to you than that, and there's more to life than that, and that starts to not make sense to you anymore, and that all falls away, well, then you're learning to turn inward, and you're getting direction from your higher self and your guides rather than society. Things might be going great, and you're like, oh look, I've dug myself out of these limiting beliefs. I have learned so much about myself, and this feels so good. And things are falling away that no longer serve me, and things that do serve me are coming into my life. And you really get into kind of this flow. That doesn't mean that the path won't disappear again, because it is the pathless path. And even though you're probably only seeing the next step, one at a time, unlike in our previous life where everything was supposedly laid out for us for years, like here's the path you're going to take. Anyway, you're probably only seeing one step at a time anyway, but then you might get to a point where you can't even see that next step. That's a rough spot to be in, but I want you, if you find yourself in that space, to not panic. And remember, it's tempting to say, well, I'm just going to go back to, the way things were, because I don't even know what I'm doing here. Remember, you can't go back. You can try, but it's going to be very painful. So stay where you are. And remember that the lessons that you are learning on this path, and I don't mean like, you better learn your lesson. No, not at all. The lessons that you are learning, because everything is happening for you, not to you, right? These are all opportunities for you to learn more of the beautiful, beautiful truth about yourself. These are all opportunities for you. So if you find yourself, the next step isn't revealed, take the opportunity to look around and say, okay, is there a lesson tucked away in here for me? And sometimes the lesson is just to trust, to be able to stand in this new sovereignty, to stand in this new understanding of yourself, to know that you are enough, and that you can just be, and that you're here for a purpose, and you don't have to map out, the next 10 things you're going to do. You can just exist, you're here for a reason. You're a big part of the puzzle. And you're exactly where you need to be. Don't panic if you can't see the next 10 steps being laid out for you. Take it as an opportunity to, maybe this is where I really believe in myself, and this is where I trust in myself, and I can just go back to that, that 0 point, that stillness, and I can just be, and I can just connect. Don't think that you're a failure. Don't think that you're doing anything wrong. You're doing great things. This is very hard work. Be very proud of yourself. And if you find yourself, you can't see the next step, you're not failing, but look around and see what's presenting itself to you in this current situation. And just allow yourself to be. All right? I hope that made sense. And I'm sending you so much love. I'm rooting for you. And if you have any questions, just reach out. I'm here for you. This is what I'm here for. All right. I will talk to you later. Have a beautiful night.